One of the landmarks of Dublin, a city by the sea, is the statue of fish seller Molly Malone. The Irish love fish, and one of the best places to get it is the 41 restaurant in the Residence Club. Head chef Graham Neville has made a name for himself with his light seasonal specialities. Almost all of the dishes on his menu are made with products that he has sourced locally.
Some of the best ingredients are here, to be honest with you. Like, we can have fish and meat on the plate within an hour of it coming in off the boat or in up off the land, you know, and you won't get that anywhere in the world. And to have that in a capital city is huge, you know.
The fishing village of Howth is just 20 minutes away from the heart of Dublin on the coast of the Irish Sea. This is where Neville comes to buy the fish for his restaurant. But even here in Ireland, what Neville does with his ingredients is something special.
Nice size.
Considering what kind of fishing waters we have here, and the selection and the quality of fish that you can get in Ireland, and it's all fresh off the boat, into the shop, into the kitchen, I don't think Irish people would eat enough of it. Like, you'd have a lot of Irish people that would kind of consider fish to be their fish and chips, which is usually a white fish that's just covered in batter.
There's no fish and chips here. For Euromaxx, there's an elegant menu in store. John Dory garnished with yellow and orange carrots. There's dried bacon, small cubes of celeriac, and finally the sweetheart cabbage.
I'm using typical Irish ingredients and I'm kind of bringing them together in a modern take. My interpretation of Irish cooking today.
The first step, and the most difficult, is to fillet the fish.
You've got to be really careful. All these little guys are all little spikes and they can stick into your hand and it's very, very painful. So I'd be really careful of that. Also, you need to have a good sharp knife so you can just run your knife in around there.
Graham takes care to shape the fillet and make short incisions on the surface so the fish doesn't deform in the pan. Now comes a little salt and pepper. Then the fillets are fried for just a minute. Then it's into the oven. In the meantime, the chef prepares the cabbage, which comes from his very own garden.
We're trying to really increase people's, I suppose, awareness of vegetables. The taste of the vegetables is a million times better than anything you've ever tasted before.
There's diced bacon, small cubes of celeriac and carrots, and finally the sweetheart cabbage.
So this is our take then on bacon and cabbage.
Of course, what Irish meal would be complete without potatoes? But this time they're gnocchi in a tasty whipped celeriac sauce. Voila! A perfect meal just for us. Neville loves preparing John Dory as well as anything else from the sea.
I would eat fish every day. Personally, it's my favourite. I love cooking with fish, I love working with fish, and it's very rewarding to cook with fish, and that's I'm really passionate about fish, to be honest.
And his guests also love it. Graham Neville's fresh take on a traditional Irish fish.